awkward experiences because what better way to start out the YouTube channel with? One time in elementary, there was like this PSA for road safety, and I think everyone else got the lessons but me, because when the policeman showed up with the sign, everyone else knew to shout it parking, and I confidently say police because I thought P stands for police you should be aware of. I'm sorry, I did not know. I used to be late all the time. I even got punishment for it, but I didn't think of it as a punishment because tell me why. I get to be in this enclosed room that they don't use as often, and I get to study there by myself, free time, for like a week. That's not a punishment, that's literally every introvert's dream. Sure, that 1 week may have gotten me behind a little bit, but like look at me now. I'm okay, I'm thriving like a diva. Fun fact, when I graduated elementary, I changed schools which was literally 1 block away. Funny thing is, in high school, I moved back to the original school. So you can imagine I knew everyone there and had to re-socialize. Can you imagine having to socialize to the same people
twice?
In the start of like junior high, where I was like still on the ice-breaking stage, I was waiting to be picked up after school, and I didn't charge my phone at the time, so I had to do something. So the only thing I could do was just read, and the only thing I had in my bag was the Bible. And then like the smart popular kid like saw me and pointed out like, "Oh my God, look, she's so humble." I'm like, "No, don't look at me." And ever since then, I never tried initiative to talk to her ever again. I am so sorry. There was a time in junior high when I started journaling, but it's not those journaling where you put your thoughts into it or like self-reflect to be a better person. No, it was those habit tracker. Like, have you drink today? Have you exercised today? Or like, what kind of mood were you in that day? And I would DIY it from Pinterest, and I would draw it by myself. And like, oh my God, I was a little bit of a pick-me at the time, and like, I would flaunt it. Like, oh my God, I had that book. You know how conversations usually go back and forth, but when they added a new thought into the conversation and your brain hasn't caught up yet, and like you ended up stop talking and like you forgot what you wanted to say, that happens to me pretty often than you think. Despite being reserved and quiet most of the time, I do have my moments. Like recently, I had the chance to celebrate Halloween, and I dressed up as a Lorax, and I became a full-on persona with that. Cause like you can catch me running up and down the campus and running through the streets, like greeting people as a Lorax. Cause like I was wearing the sunglasses and the mustache, and you could not see my face and who I was. Looking back at it and comparing it to the present, honestly, there's not a lot of change. Like, no matter how old I get, being awkward and social skills will always be hard to me. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. It just means that I care a bit too much all the time, and I should probably work on that. And if you're watching this, I bet you can relate, and you probably should work on it too, because life's weird, you'll be okay. I mean, there's like a lot of other things that I wanted to say, but I'm just gonna keep it short because I know our attention span isn't that long anymore. Okay, bye!